What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video, we're diving into a newer released track from Marianas Trench. The song is called Lightning and Thunder. I am reacting to this one because I actually really like this band, but I feel like I've always listened to like a handful of like singles and things. I've never like really got a chance to just dive all the way into their music. So I'm considering doing a full album listening party to their newest record, which I think this song is on. If you guys are interested in that at all, can you please drop a like on this video? Just lets me know that you guys are interested in that, because I would love to do it. But the thing is, like, if you guys don't care, that's fine. I just want to listen to it on my own. That's just usually what I do. So if you guys are interested, please let me know. But I'm super excited to check this out because, like I said, it's one of those bands that is just like so unnecessarily good at almost everything they do. I feel like everything I've listened to from them has been so insane. And one of the highlights of that is the vocalist, Josh. Dude is incredibly talented on just a magnitude of levels. It's truly amazing. So I'm really excited to see what they are sounding like here in, what is it, 2024? Why I get it's still 2024 for now. So let's do it. This is Lightning and Thunder. We got like a memory lane video here. Kind of sick to see him setting up as like established musicians at this point, but with old show throwbacks. That's always cool. Come on, hotel room jams. Fuck. Love this 80s sound that's already coming through this. As soon as that synthesizer dropped, it was giving that. Although I'm not going to lie, the entire buildup gives that sort of like 80s arena rock kind of feel. Love that the light shines on Josh right away and his vocals immediately pull me in. And that's the thing, is like, as soon as you hear that synthesizer, I'm already thinking, what would Josh do? So sick.
We've got, so can we just stay a while? A second's faster than we thought. Trust the fate in the dark, face to face with who we are. Put away what we lost, compensate with what we got. All it takes.
Oh. Oh, and him going into those high notes right there. I got to take this back because it took my brain a second to click just how fucking like epic this shit was becoming. Fuck. Oh, dude, just fucking showing up.
I guess I felt estranged. Couple of years go by.
Wait, so was that okay? I feel like there's a few things we need to talk about here. Was that whole section, is the whole point talking about just how life hits you really fast? It hits you harder than lightning and thunder. And the only reason I'm like pulling it based on that, obviously the nostalgia factors, but he said something like, can't we take a little longer? A second goes by faster than we thought, which kind of makes me like, I know when I get in my feelings and I start to get nostalgic, that's kind of where my mind goes. It's like, oh, I wish I could like go back to that moment and kind of like fucking hold on to it for another extra second. And I feel like that's what they're talking about. The emotion feels that way, especially, I just got to say, I love that this chorus, I feel like has 3 sections to it. And that last part is, in my opinion, from from my limited knowledge of Marianas Trench, that is such a signature kind of feel from them, is that big sort of like larger than life moment in a song. It almost feels like bigger than the music. And I feel like that's, you know, the drums are going to be real fucking big. And then Josh is right there at the forefront. Like, to me, that is what I think of when I think of this band.
And now so much has changed, but sometimes I feel my mother and father in the room. It's like their hands are on my shoulders, so I think they feel us too.
Fuck.
In the dark, face to face with who we are. Put away what we lost, compensate with what we got. All it takes, just get through one last show before our hearts both break, and we can both let go and jump. Now we're falling.
God damn.
Be the same. Fate is calling. It's turning, burning in my veins. It's stronger and harder than lightning and thunder. And this is only just beginning. I'm afraid of what if it isn't what it takes. But what we're made of, you cut it, but it never breaks. It's stronger and harder than lightning and thunder.
Love that. Love those vocals.
This is only just beginning. This is only just beginning. This is only just beginning.
Ooh. You know I'm doing that again. Fuck yes, dude. Fuck. That's so much power at the end. Also, this is such a big song, which again, staple kind of sound in my opinion, not sound, but staple sort of like delivery in my opinion of this band. This sort of like 80s synthesizer arena rock thing, not completely new to this band, right? Like I feel like I've heard them do similar things to this, but I really love how much they kind of dove into that sound in this. I feel like Josh really matched the energy to those vocals with, you know, that synth kind of playing in the back. I feel like that was a really good like parallel there. I think one of the things I love just on a composition level, I love that this song just keeps building, because I think when we talk about the lyrics in a second, I feel like it really plays into that. But I feel like you have this chorus that comes in with this big section going into a bigger section, but then goes into that anthemic moment. And I love when those drums just break out very big. And I feel like it becomes this sort of moment when you know that if you're seeing them live, the entire crowd is singing the song. Like that is such a big fucking thing to me. It's something that is like so important, because I feel like it's the part where the music becomes more than just a song and more than just something from the band. It becomes a moment in which that song is sort of like all owned by us, and we have a moment to also share the stage and sing it. I love the lyricism because, at least in my opinion, based on what I was hearing, he mentioned in the second verse talking about, you know, feeling like his mom and dad are in the room with him. So obviously I believe he lost both of his parents at this point. Please do not quote me on that. I do not know enough, but judging on the lyrics, that's what I think he was saying. And he also says something a little bit further down where he says something along the lines of compensate for what we don't have and then make do with what we have now. All of these things are kind of leading to the fact that like life, it kind of keeps happening. It's like this ever kind of moving thing, right? And we can't do anything to stop it, but it does kind of feel like as you get older, it starts to like speed up. We start to like really fall through it. But every single thing that happens to us makes life at us just a little bit harder. It seems like even if it's a good thing that happens to us, it could be a trajectory that brings us to something more positive. But you could also lose somebody or lose a relationship or go through sickness or all these things. It's these hard things that are also going to make you who you are as well. The point is, you can't get off the ride once you're on it until it stops. So it's going to happen, and it's going to happen fucking quick, and it's going to hit hard and fast at the same time. And I think that this song sort of stands as that way of kind of like embracing those things, and in this anthemic moment of change, sort of like encourage everybody to be able to like grasp onto just all those things that are happening to us that are in this so-called world that we live in, or this life that we are existing in, and try to embrace onto those things and almost like make the best out of any situation you can. Even though times are going to be tough, use some of the energy from the people that you loved and that maybe you lost, or from these past experiences to empower you to try to move forward with that power of the life that is going to be hitting you anyways at the rate of lightning and thunder. I'm just saying. I feel like we should definitely do a full album reaction, because that last note that Josh hits in this is just monumental. Like, it's fucking, if you could tattoo that on your face, I feel like that's what you would do. Like, not necessarily the lyrics, but if you could somehow tattoo that action onto your face, I feel like Josh's high note right there at the end would be like face-worthy tattoo. I'm just saying. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, if you want me to do a full album reaction, drop that like. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.